Hey everybody, I'm Lars from Running Expert, and in this video I'll be showing you the entirely new range of running shoes from the North Face. They can be a little bit confusing because they all have the same name. But in this video I'll be showing you the differences between each and every model so that you can find the right shoe for you. But before that, remember to subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff so you can see more of our videos on YouTube. And as I said earlier, it's a little bit confusing, so let's go through the technologies first so you can get a little bit more of a grasp of what the North Face is doing. All shoes are named Vective, and that's because they have a Vective rocker midsole. So you can see here a rocker midsole, they go back and forth. And there's two types of Vective midsoles. You have the dual density midsole and the single density midsole. And density means hardness of the foam. So you have a harder foam in the back here and a softer foam in the front. While in the single density, you have the same type of foam in the entire midsole. So that's the Vective midsole. Next up is the Vective plate. The Vective plate is a plate that's placed inside the shoe on top of the midsole, and it can be a half plate or it could be a full plate. And there's different types of materials depending on what you want the plate to do. So you have a carbon plate, you have a P-BAX plate and a TPU plate. 3 different materials from firmest to softest. When it comes to the outsole, the North Face has something called surface control, which is their rubber. It's nice, it's durable, it's good, and it has some strategically cut out places to reduce weight. It comes in 3.5 millimeters and 5 millimeters depending on the shoe. The last technology that the North Face has is the Future Light technology, and you find them in the waterproof stuff they make. This is the Future Light version of a different shoe, so that means it's waterproof and it's actually really breathable because Future Light is fantastic. Now that technology is out of the way, let's go through the running shoes. And the first category we're going through today is the dual density midsole category. So there's 2 categories here today. These are the top models. These have full length plates and they have more cushioning and a little bit more specialized cushioning because of the midsole. We'll start with the Vective Endurance 2, which is the nice, soft, plush, long-distance trainer. This is the shoe that's a little bit heavier than the other ones, and that's because it's nice and comfortable. It has a mesh upper, it has a TPU plate, so a little bit of a softer plate. It has a softer feel, and it's for comfort and for those longer runs. Next up is the Flight Vective, which is the race shoe for ultras. You have a little bit more of a flexible upper here, you have lower weight, you have a firmer ride, and you have a carbon plate. So this one is for performance, it's for a little bit more stiffness and responsiveness. Next up is the Vective Infinite, which is the rugged trail shoe. It's the trail shoe you put on if you want to go out in rocky terrain or when you really want to give the shoe a little bit of a beating. This one has a fully Kevlar reinforced upper that's called Matrix. It's super light, it's super durable. The Infinite has a P-BAX plate, and together with the midsole, it sort of slips right between these 2 shoes when it comes to cushioning and stiffness. It's a shoe for those really rugged days. But if it's really rainy, then you go for the Vective Infinite Future Light edition. This one is the same shoe, but it has a little bit more of a cushioned heel, not the same type of sock-like fit that the other one has, in order to stay waterproof. Underneath you have 5mm lugs in the Future Light edition and 3.5 millimeters in the normal edition. So the Future Light is for those really muddy and rainy days. And then let's go through the single density running shoes. These are a little bit more budget friendly because they don't have all the different technologies that the other shoes have. And we start with the Eminus, which is the plush, nice, comfortable daily trainer. This one is a little bit more comfortable, has a little bit more foam than the Levitum, which is a little bit lighter on. It just feels a little bit faster to run in. So 2 really nice running shoes that are a little bit more budget friendly from the North Face. And that's it for this video. I really hope that this video helped you out. the way it helped me out, because I had no idea about these shoes beforehand, and now I actually have a firm grasp on what they can do. Now remember to like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then we'll see each other again soon.